Hey guys, it's April 1st, it's Wednesday, and we have covered all 4 sections of Chapter 8. So the Chapter 8 test is Friday, April 3rd. I'll post the link on my website on the morning of the test. You'll have all day to complete it. I thought we would do some review problems today in preparation for the test. So here's my warm-up. It's 2 questions. So go ahead and pause the video right here and try our warm-up. All right, let's review it. It says, what are the 3 steps to finding the area of a composite figure? There are 3 steps, and it says it on your notes from chapter 8.4. So the first step is to divide the shape into parts. After you divide that shape into parts, you should find the area of each part. After you've done that and you have each area, you should add the parts together. Number 2 says, what is the formula to find the area of a circle? The area of the circle formula, which I will give you on test day, will be on the questions, is A equals pi r squared. All right, I thought we could do some practice. This is the 8.3, 8.4 quiz from the textbook. It's the page right before the test page that we would normally do as homework on review day. So here we go. Number 4. I skipped 1 through 3. The area composite figures is coming up again. So I was going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So here we go. It's to find area of a circle. The first thing you should always do is write the formula down. They gave us this radius. This is the radius from the center to the outside of the circle is 12. So I'm going to substitute in that value of r. Next, I'm going to evaluate with the exponents. 12 squared is 144. You'll also notice that these instructions are very clear. Use 3.14 or 22/7 for pi. Use 3.14 for pi if it tells you to. So when I do that, I'm going to get approximately 452.16 square inches. All right, pause the video right here and try 5 and 6. There's a little bit of a difference though because they gave you the diameter this time, and that'll be an issue. So pause, practice, and I'll be back. All right, here we go. Look at number 5. I'm going to write my formula, A equals pi r squared. This time they gave us diameter, and that's the distance all the way across the circle. That's 6. And we need r. We need the radius, which is half of diameter. So in this case, it's 3. So I'm going to substitute my value of r. I'm going to evaluate those exponents. And I'm going to multiply by 3.14. And I got area is approximately 28.26. Look at the next one. Again, they gave us the diameter, and that's not helpful for finding the area. We need to know what the radius is. Half of 3.5 is 1.75. Half of 3.5. Or 3.5 divided by 2. Write down the formula. Substitute in our new value of r. Then you're going to multiply 1.75 times 1.75 for those exponents. I know this number is very long, 3.0625. Don't round it until you get to the end. Times 3.14. and I got 9.61625. It doesn't say, the instructions don't say to round to the nearest tenth or hundredth. Most of the time they're going to have you round to the nearest hundredth, which in this case would be 9.62. This 6 rounds up the 1. Square inches. Alright, let's try some more. Area of composites. So I have these three are from the textbook. They're on the same page that we were working on before, the one before the Chapter 8 test. So in the warm-up we talked about the steps to do this. We're going to divide these shapes into parts. We're going to find the area of each part and we're going to add those parts together. So here we go. Look at number 7. I see a square and a triangle. The area of this square is 12 times 12. That's 144. Length times width. And then to find the area of the triangle, you're going to do area of the triangle is 1/2 base times height. Half of 12 is 6, and 6 times 9 is 54. So this area is 54. Now that I have both parts, I'm going to add the parts together. Feet squared. Alright, try 8 and 9. See if you can divide those shapes into parts that you know how to take the area of. Some of you are going to divide this shape on number 8 differently. Some of you are going to say, this is a trapezoid, and I remember the formula for a trapezoid. Or some of you might say that it's a rectangle attached to a triangle. They both work. Either way is fine. On this one, I've got a rectangle, a parallelogram, and this tiny square. So give it a shot. Pause the video, try, and I'll be back. Okay, so here we go on number 8. I think the majority of you are going to choose to do a rectangle, a triangle, and a semicircle. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a triangle. This triangle is too tall. It's also too wide because this rectangle is 4 by 2. And if I take 4 out of 6, I'll have 2 left. So let's do all these parts. We've got the semicircle, we've got the rectangle, and the triangle. The rectangle is 2 by 4. 2 times 4, that's 8. The triangle is 1/2, 2 times 2. Half of 2 is 1, and 1 times 2 is 2. And then now I gotta do this semicircle. Area is pi r squared. They gave us the diameter, which isn't helpful. We need to have the radius. Radius is 2. Two squared is 4, and 4 times 3.14 is 12.56. And now that I have all 3 parts, I'm going to add my parts together. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 12.56 is 22.56 square meters. Alright, I'm going to get myself some space to work. If you need to see this work for longer, just pause and you'll be able to see it for longer. So let's do number 9. I see 3 parts again. Rectangle, I see a parallelogram, and a square. The nice thing about all 3 of these shapes is that the formula is all the same, length times width. So area is length times width for all of these. For the rectangle, we've got 50 by 15. 50 times 15 is 750. For the parallelogram, we've got 40 by 40. which is 1600, 1600. And then for the square, we've got 10 times 10, which is 100. And now we're going to add up all those parts. So 1600 plus 100 is 1700, plus 750 is 2,450 square centimeters. Okay, so that's our practice for the day. We've done 6 practice problems together in preparation for Friday's test. We're going to practice some more tomorrow. I have review for 8.1 through 8.4 tomorrow, just like we normally would do on the day before test. So stick around and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!